Hey everyone, this is my top 15 autographs from 2018. It's a great year. A lot of awesome autographs got left off, but this is the top 15 that I decided upon. Some factors to include if I've gotten them already or what they've done through the year. But overall, I'm happy with the conclusions that I came to, and I hope you enjoy taking this trip down memory lane with me. So coming at number 15, Mr. Omar Vizquel. Got him a couple times throughout the year. He definitely got worn out as the year went on about signing, but he's decently accommodating for a player of his stature, and he's on the cusp of being a Hall of Fame. So I think a good way to start this list. Coming at number 14, Mr. Bob McAdoo. He is an NBA Hall of Famer. It's pretty nice. There's not much NBA stuff around my area, so let alone getting a Hall of Famer, it's pretty nice. Definitely take that. Number 13, NHL Hall of Famer, Mark Recchi. He's not tough to get by any means, but getting a new Hall of Famer, and he was a player for Penguins, it's a pretty good day. So, number 13, Mr. Mark Recchi. Number 12, again, a guy who's not difficult to get at all. He's just dominated this year, and I can't see his performance stopping anytime soon. Mr. Josh Hader. It's very easy to get an autograph from. He's very nice, and I'm really lucky and fortunate to get him. Coming at number 11, a local guy who represents our area very well, and he's always super kind when he comes back home. It's disappointing the way his career ended, but Mr. David Wright. He's a stellar dude, and I hope he latches on maybe in a front office capacity with the Mets, but he definitely represented the area that we live in very well, so very lucky to get him. Coming out number 10, another former Met, bounced around a couple different teams, but he's also the border of being a Hall of Famer, Mr. Billy Wagner. He is a high school baseball coach now, and I got him when their high school team came. So I was the only one out there who asked him, and he was very kind. So, number 10, Billy Wagner. Number 9, guy who kicked butt this year. He's a past first round pick. He lost the year because of Tommy John surgery, but luckily he's not a pitcher, so it didn't really set him back too much other than the rehab. But Mr. Alex Kirilloff, I hope this dude does well. He was very nice when I saw him. I've heard he's not the best about signing now, but talked to him about being from Pittsburgh, and he was very polite to me and my father when we saw him. On that same day from the same trip, coming in at number 8, Mr. Royce Lewis. 2017 first overall pick. Dude, he's killing the game right now, and he's so kind, he's so nice. So again, I'm really fortunate to get Royce. Coming in at number 7, a guy who is normally not the coolest when he was coming up, at least in AA, AAA, but his second time through Norfolk, after he got set down from Major Leagues, he was actually very polite and very accommodating. Mr. Ronald Acuna. I had gotten him in the past before, but it's hard to leave off a guy like Acuna from a top 15 list. And I hope he has a bright future. He definitely seems like he does, so very happy to get him. Number 6, NL MVP, Christian Yelich. Also gotten Yelich before. Again, you can't really leave an MVP off your list. And he definitely has gotten a lot more difficult on the road, I'd say. But he's still nice enough of a guy. He does still have a little bit of personality. So happy to get Christian. Coming in at number 5, first overall pick in last year's NHL draft, Rasmus Dahlin, 8x10. Kind of he doesn't really have much of an autograph, and even this one and didn't turn out the best. He really didn't close off the R. But I'll take it. I'm happy to get him. He's not the easiest guy to get, but he's still nice enough, and he definitely has a bright future ahead of him. So I was happy to get Rasmus. Coming in at number 4, someone that maybe y'all hadn't heard of before, but I'm sure towards the end of the year you did. Mr. Wander Franco. He's a stud. Basically the way people talk about Vlad right now is how they're going to talk about him next year. The sky's the limit for him, and I'm really happy to get him. Number 3, probably one of the best American-born NHL players of all time, Phil Housley. He's second all time in points scored for an American, and he's defenseman at that, so that's a great career. Happy to get him. Again, you can't clean out getting a Hall of Famer. Number 2, start going way back to the start of the baseball season, when the Orioles played exhibition in Norfolk, Mr. Manny Machado. He ran with the black, but I can't complain. And anytime you get Machado, it's a good day. And then number 1, shouldn't come as a surprise, as I'm a Pittsburgh fan. He also ran with black Sharpie, but I'll take it. Mr. Sidney Crosby. Probably the greatest player in today's generation, and I'm very fortunate to get him. So all these guys, they're great players, and I'm happy they all signed for me, and thanks for watching this channel throughout the year, and hopefully you all have a happy new year. I can't wait to see what 2019 brings. So, thanks, goodbye.